AA, see you in church. Hi, I'm Manuel. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, leave a little message, tell me something you'd like me to talk about, and put the hand up. I always do it at the beginning because I have the tendency to forget and not come back. I never thought I'd be doing this one because my mother, who passed away, just loved Jeffree Star. But people who live in glass castles should not be throwing stones. People who live in tar should not be calling the kettle black. Tar is black. I didn't want to say pot because it's more messy. See, I'm guessing he's trying to get your attention over on James Charles. I recommend Shane Donovan. Hey, Shane Donovan, cut ties right now and then connect up later because Jeffree Star is about to blow up. Not because of me, but because of him. They're pulling a dirty secret out of the fire about Jeffree calling somebody a pedophile way back, but for money's sake, he goes on tour with them. People do a lot of crazy things for money. Remember, after all that drama, he only ended up with, what was that, $500 in his bank account? And now that name is popping up again. And Jeffree Star is getting dragged into the picture. And then Jeffree Star just smeared shit all over his mouth, licking the ass of Tati. That's right. Hey, Tati, let me lick your ass. You might have just sucked out her vagina. I don't care. Why did I say that? Because he's hurrahing her for being a cunt. Sorry, Tati. But I don't know if I can watch your show anymore. It's just so dead without Jeffree Star Cosmetics or James Charles shadow palette. She gets all these makeup palettes and she still does the same look. The palette has bright colors and the naked eye, brown. And I never understood her. To me, I found her more of a sicko, but I didn't want to go there. Why? Because she really did help me get through the loss of my mom. I watched her show, but remember, she was using the palette, beautiful makeup. Using Jeffree Star's makeup, beautiful makeup. And then with all the other stuff, blase, blase, blase. Boring. She pays $100 and some for skinny little boring tablet. Pat McGrath. another 100 and it's still boring. You could take all her palettes and they would all be the same brown, boring colors. And then Jeffree. See, people were hinting that Jeffree threw stones at James Charles, but I didn't know about that. I never heard anything. I just knew Tati had her nervous breakdown and acted a fool. And what really made me annoyed was all those people that were considered sisters who left him. I wanted to beat every single one of them to death. I'm not kidding. Why? Because everything she said, him and Nikita Dragon said. They were kidding around. You have to remember, he's a young boy. She's an old troll. That's why she can't, without Jeffree Star's palettes, without using James Charles's palette, her makeup's boring. And then she made her pills, which I hurrah her for that. She wanted to make everybody's skin perfect and their hair perfect so that when they used all these wonderful products on their clear skin and eyeshadows, they would be happier and look great. Nobody got that. Then she made her palette because a lot of people used her product and they were looking great. Then she made that mitten thing that she puts on your face. And she made it clear it's nothing new. Everybody did before, but she's got a different version of it. And a lot of those tore in half or whatever. Quite a few people, they fell apart. And some people cut them. I heard that on, what do you call it? Then, rumor had it that Jeffree Star had hooked up with her, and that's why he wasn't friends. But at the same time, she went and grabbed all Jeffree's stuff and threw it in the garbage. And I'm not kidding, because we don't see it anywhere. When she did her declutter, there was not one Jeffree Star product to be in sight. Nothing. Then here comes Jeffree. I'm hearing all this stuff again coming out that Jeffree was friends with a pedophile. And then they're bringing up that Jeffree connected with the went on tour with the pedophile after he threw stones, the pedophile stones. And now that guy's coming back and Jeffree's starting to be around him. And then Jeffree comes out throwing stones again. Please, sweetheart. Assholes in glass houses shouldn't be throwing stones. And the only reason I'm saying like that, because you're just looking like an asshole. You're trying to cover your shit that's on your face. Because now they're saying you're with a 17-year-old young man and you're looking like a pedophile yourself. I don't believe it. But, hey, proof is in the pudding. And someone that's going to bring that pudding out. And are you going to have it all the way around? And that's called shit. Because, whatever. But, let me just put it this way. I am totally disappointed with you. I know I'm nobody. But the point is There's a lot of nobodies look on YouTube, and they're disappointed in you too. Let's just hope they're not millions of nobodies, because it's just so sad to see you rolling shit to try to uncover and hide what they're saying about you by going after James Charles. Like I say, people who live in glass castles shouldn't be throwing stones, because you don't want to get any of your puppies cut. Keep them safe, sweetheart, and quit throwing stones. And I hope Shane Dawson does not get any shit on him because of it. But what do you think? How do you feel about it? Let me know by subscribing to my channel, leaving me a message, letting me know a topic you'd like me to talk about, and put your hand up, because I do it at the beginning because I have the tendency to forget and I won't go back. But remember, AA, see you in church.